Hello everyone, Warangel here and welcome back to the Wales campaign for Medieval 2. At the moment we're in the concluding part of our Irish campaign, a campaign that has taken quite a few episodes now, but still, as you can see on the map, the Irish are not going down without a fight, as you can expect. They've still got a couple of armies, including nearly a full stack here in their current capital of Tipperary, which is a bit of a problem because while I do have troops in the area, they're quite diminished after all the fighting and I haven't really had a chance to replenish them properly yet. So we're still fighting against them bit by bit, but we are pushing them back. So at the moment we do have a large force coming towards their capital. In fact, we could lay siege to it straight away. Something we could do, in fact, if we can pull this off right. They have a small unit right outside their capital, which could draw out the rest of the garrison.
I'll rip off your
Can I
head
actually
and
see what they've
spit
got
down
inside
your
their
neck.
garrison first? They've got a few artillery pieces, some loads of these Delsey javelinmen, which are quite annoying because they are actually pretty decent in melee, as you can see here. But they are quite vulnerable to missile fire, and luckily for me I do have 3 units of Saferin, right? 4 units even of Saferin. So we can pelter them from range and just slaughter them. They also got some Gaelic archers that are going to prove a little bit more of an issue. They have shields, so they're not going to be as vulnerable. But we don't have any cavalry to really deal with them. That could be a bit frustrating. But if we engage them in melee, we can use our archers to try and shoot up their javelins from quite far range. We'll have to try our best about the mortars and artillery. Hopefully, if they're coming in as reinforcements, it could actually take quite a while for them to get involved in the battle. So if the rest of the troops come in to try and support, we should be able to take them apart piecemeal. So that could actually work in our favour. So let's bear that in mind 1 second before I actually end the turn. Because what else do we need to do? We've got a couple units coming in here led by Prince Colin, and they look like they're heading towards my city here of Athenry, that recently converted city at that. So I don't really want to have this units, because yeah, these are quite vulnerable right here. Let's move you guys into the city. There we go, that's a bit better. And I think, yeah, we had this, yeah, these guys were coming down here to try and support. We don't gonna have enough people. We don't have enough people. We don't have enough space in the city right now, so I'm gonna have to merge, I think, a few of these units. Yeah, I think we can manage that. So let's try. Let's do 2 units of these. Let's do some of the honoured spearmen, like so, and the Rowan can come together like that. Does that give me... yeah, that gives me more than enough slots now. So you guys can come in and hold the city. Hopefully provide a blockade against this army trying to come any further north. We'll have this army come in and potentially attack Captain Kopdak if we can. And draw out the rest of the garrison as a result. That's my assassin. I thought it was a spy. Never mind. Okay, what else can we do? Oh yeah, we had this situation right now, didn't we? We have the Norwegians blocking my capital's port, Carnarvon, which is a problem because now we're suffering quite a bit because of the lack of money coming in from trade. So I think we've managed to circumvent that oh, they've got 2 armies, navies here in fact.
You will have to fight us for these waters.
Okay, we're going to have to sort this out. Now, we do have my navy right here.
Ships ready.
But I was planning for this navy, because it's carrying a few units here, to actually sail all the way around to Cork and take it while it's quite vulnerable. But I don't really want to do that and wait a couple of turns if it means I'm going to be losing money. Because what's the situation next turn? We're going to make a fair bit, apparently. Not as much maybe as I would like, but we're going to make a fair bit. Let's see if we can do something about this. If we drop off the army here...
All ashore!
There we go.
We shall continue
we can
tomorrow,
ask the
sire.
fleet to go back up to
Yes,
here
Lord.
and deal with this,
Engaging the
because we
enemy
should outnumber
fleet.
both fleets. So it should be pretty easy to take them out, which is a shame when you consider these are Norwegians. You expect them to have better navies and be better on these seas than I would be as a Welshman. But we'll take them out next turn, and then hopefully that will free up our trade. This army then led by Reese is going to march towards Cork. It's going to take a few turns for it to get there. It might be better for me to try and bring it in fact, to support the attack on Tipperary we'll see what happens. We'll try and actually attack that army and see if we can pull out the garrison first. If not, we'll just lay siege to the settlement, I think. Is there anything we can bring in to try and help them? We've got a few units around here, don't we? Dan Patrick, you need that as a garrison, I presume? Dallin, we don't need this many troops, do we? Well, we might do, actually. Apparently he's quite disillusioned in the city region. I mean, it's medium, despite the fact that we have a lot of these units. Why is that? Let's have a quick look. It's mainly down to insurgents and the fact that we've got a lot of squalor. We can't do much about the squalor because we've finished building the town hall, I think. Somewhere here. City hall. Here it is. And we can't actually improve it now until we get to the next stage of city. So let's leave that for the moment. We'll leave the units in there. Trim. What do we have in here? We've got a few units of full strength. Got the odd unit here of Italian now, which has only got 3 men. To be honest, I feel tempted to disband them, but I don't know, these are pretty decent units, and they're not costing me anything really for upkeep, so once I get them replenished by sending them back to Carnarvon, they could be quite useful, especially with the level of experience they've picked up so far. But the rest of these, which are currently at full strength, so things like this, for example, can actually go and help me out a bit. So I don't know if we can fit them into this army here. No, we'll have them just move up to here for the moment. Hopefully they're not going to rebel, because that's going to annoy me if that happens. But is there anything we can do here in the meantime? Alright, we've got these guys getting retrained. That'd be good, because they're pretty experienced, so by putting them up, that would be great. Let's do the same for this unit of Safewin, because then they're silver chevrons. And we can still fit in one more unit. Let's... well, no, wait. This is the next turn. It's not going to cost us anything. Let's get some more Morganic Spearmen. And I think we can do with some more Revelin. Like so. So there we go. That's our next 2 turns of recruitment sorted out as well. Right. You're actually a reasonable general, aren't you? Yeah, Knight Fighter. You're actually a pretty decent general. I'll tell you what, let's move you out of the city. What happens if I do that? It stays alright. Let's move you guys in with here.
Joining the other side.
And is there anything we can try and sort out here? Well, to be honest, I feel a little bit tempted to leave the catapult behind, but we could still use it, I guess. Let's order the attack on here, because there's not much else we can do this turn.
They wish they'd never been born, sire!
Okay, so technically I could launch a night attack and, well, still bring out King Alloy and his army. But now we can have an opportunity to see what he's actually got. So he's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of these Desi Javelin, which is an annoyance. Quite a few mortar crews, Gaelic archers, and some horseboys. Bloody horseboys. We'll just have to shoot them to death with arrows. Okay, the faction leader's going to have a bigger bodyguard, but if we've got so many spearmen, it should be okay, although they're only, well, most of them only Merano spearmen and not Morgano. But we'll make do with what we got. We do have Irish Kerns, which are armor piercing, so that will help out a little bit once they get into melee, and I think we'll manage to fine against everything else. Yeah, let's give this a go. So, well,
there'll be no escaping us now! Attack!
That's the plan. Let's see if we can actually work it out. Now, what I would like to try and do as well is to kill off as many of the garrison as possible before they get off the map, because then I don't have to, if I can kill all of them, then I'm not going to have to worry about trying to fight a garrison or siege assault battle on the settlement in order to try and claim it afterwards. Alright, let's not go for mist. I'd like to see what's going on the map. I don't see the point really of the other revers, because to be honest, as a player, I would not want to use any of them.
I've heard men speak well of me because I own it, so wait my orders!
Oh, I didn't get a chance to check this out. Okay, never mind. Right. Well, we know the enemy's going to deploy right here, and it's only going to start off, I think, with 1 unit. The others may have to come on as reinforcements, although if I'm unlucky, they might be already deployed, ready for battle. So for the moment, let's just get ourselves into our typical formation that's worked so well in the campaign thus far. So I'm going to put my Morganic Spearmen in the center. Let's put 2 units then on the flank like so. It's not Tiller and Rome 2, so we can't spread them out to widen the power line without sacrificing some formation stability. Right, we're going to put the Bavarian and we're going to put the unit of Irish Kerns behind the line then, like so. We've got here Gwent Raiders, 2 units. Let's put the normal thing, put them on the flanks, ready to outmaneuver, like so. Safe win will have you guys quite happily sitting on the front, because we're the ones that's actually attacking, and they've got siege equipment themselves, as in the mortars. I can't sit there and put stakes in, because that would have been pretty nice, just to have them charge at me with the stakes. So we'll just put them like that, we'll take them off skirmish mode and we'll get them to do this. Catapults can just stay in the rear as well as my general. I think that's everything we need to worry about, so let's
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
Okay, so the enemy is actually coming in from this side of the battlefield, while that one unit that starts things off is over here. So what unit was this again? I can't remember. Oh, it's just them. Okay, General, go and take them out. I'll tell you what, actually, no, let's not send the General, just send a unit of them to go, my Gwent Raiders to take them out. Everyone else, let's put you guys back into formation, please. It's just because I don't want to run the risk of my general getting killed because of some stupid thing happening where they, whatchamacallit, the crew managed to do better in combat than my knights. I've seen it happen before with other units where they've actually got defeated because of, well, when they shouldn't have. So I don't want that happening this turn. So I'll tell you what, let's put you guys into formation and we're going to ask you to come over to this side of the map, ready to deploy. So let's have you come over here, please. Alright, I'm having these guys just slowly walk because there's no need for them to really charge forward. The cannon is going to be pretty inaccurate, so we'll just let them keep shooting. It's not going to do much. Speed things up a little bit. Okay, how you guys doing? Getting closer. We'll keep an eye on the mini-map so we can see what's going on with the rest of the enemy. Let's put you guys on to fire at will. Right. And charge! There we go. That's going to be taken care of. Oh, they had 2 units here. I didn't realise that. Oh well, it should be still fairly easy pickings. We outnumber them nearly 2-1.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Nearly 2-1.
If we remain true and
victory
steadfast,
is a distinct
victory will be ours.
Apparently. Oh, victory seems certain. That's okay. Right, that's 1 unit gone. Right, how are these guys doing? Right, they need into formation. They are indeed. Should hopefully be able to start firing at them with my archers pretty soon. Right, you guys should be finishing these off pretty soon then. So I'll leave you guys to it. You can come and try and join in at the end of the battle afterwards. Maybe I should have sent my cavalry, but I'd rather try and use them to my advantage as I can by getting them to do charges rather than risk, you know, just running across the battlefield and getting tired. Okay, what's your range? Let's move the army up slightly. Alright, their mortars have found their range. They've managed to start firing at me, which is unfortunate. It looks like we've took a couple of hits already. Alright, Horse boys, feel free to fire at me if you wish. I've got 600 archers aiming at you right now. If you really want to try and throw your javelins at me, by all means. That's what I'd like to see. Right, now you guys done over here. Okay, attack their artillery group. Let's wipe them out. Okay, we just got hit by another mortar round. It's unfortunate, but we'll be okay. We've managed to pretty much wipe them out, so let's just move the armies forward. Not too far, like this.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will... Good tidings. The enemy behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Okay, look, let's try and use my cavalry a little bit. as limited as they are, they can charge through the line and attack these vulnerable Gaelic archers while they're up front away from their line. We'll keep an eye out for their javelin men in case they actually try to take a few shots. Because they got armor-piercing damage, I don't particularly want them to do that, but if we can at least try and get a few hits in, that will help things out. So, when you're ready, man. Tell you what, archers, let's have you guys focus on these javelin men. Where are you guys? Oh, we're out of range. Tell you what, stop firing at will. Yeah, or you stop firing at will, I mean, yes. Okay. Right, let's get ready to pull the...
Our men are winning the battle.
Okay,
if we continue like
out.
this, we will smash the enemy.
Quickly, quick! Oh, God's sake, man! Charge out! Right, otherwise I'm gonna have to bring my spearmen in to try and help out. Okay, let's draw time to pull my archers back, I think, as well, if their general's right here. Could be an idea, actually. Let's do this. Let's just start marching the men forward. Right. Like so. Oops. Right, you guys can do that. You guys can come over to here. Right, you guys can start making your way over to here. Revelven and my Kerns. Let's move you guys forward a little bit. Okay, archers, let's have you start firing on any one that looks vaguely like they got a javelin in their hand. Okay, like these guys here, for example. Or, archers, javelin. Okay, general, let's have you firing over here. Right, let's have you guys engage this unit here instead. You guys against them. You guys against them. Them. Right, Kerns against these. Gun Raiders, you can come over to here. Right. Archers, fire at these. General, just form up onto this side for the moment. Revelin, move forward. We're going to have you attack the enemy's front line as fast as we can. And everyone can run. Let's charge in, man, and deal with them. Okay, I've managed to catch up to the unit of archers. Gun Raiders, let's take them out. Okay, Irish Kerns, let's have you guys come around here and start outflanking the enemy. In fact, you guys can come around to this side. Okay, what we got here? General's Bodyguard, we've got Gaelic archers coming in here. You guys come around here, please. Okay, archers. Let's see what we got here. Gaelic archers, mortars.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's take advantage of the fact that we do have armor-piercing damage with my arrows. You guys can charge into this line, please. Gaelic archers are about to win this. You guys can push forward. You guys can come over here. Alright, Revelin, let's get you ready to outflank. General, what are you fighting? You're fighting a unit here. Okay, let's have you guys come in and attack this unit of Gaelic archers now over here. Right, who is fighting ship? You guys can come into here. We're basically cornering off the enemy's army. It's a little bit unfortunate because they're right next to this red line of death, which in their case will allow them to retreat pretty easily off the map. It's an annoyance, but we'll have to just work with it as we can. Alright, the general's coming in, as noticed, to try and support. We're going to try and let them do their charge. Let's counter-charge them with my Revelin. If we can catch them before they hit the enemy. General. Damn it. That's okay, it's fine. Okay, we need a unit. We need some units now to take out this unit here of Gaelic Latch. No. Have you guys aiming for the center here. Gwen Raiders, how are you holding up? Irish Kerns, you're defeating these pretty ably. Revelin, you should be doing a lot more damage against their... Oh, we've managed to kill off most of their jet bodyguard. That's what.
Only half the enemy force remains!
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you guys charge into the rear of the enemy line here. You guys are killing off the last of their archers, fine. Yeah, let's engage the unit of Gaelic Latch. If we can get them from the rear, that will help things out a bit. You guys apparently are losing now to a unit of Gaelic archers. Right. You've managed to make your way up to the battlefield. Come over here and attack that unit for me then, please. Archers, focus fire on the general's bodyguard and just wipe them out. There's enough for you that we should be doing a nice bit of damage with missile fire against them. Right. General, where are you hiding? You're chasing off that unit. Okay, let's see if we can do something against that unit here of archers. Right, we've broken through here. Fantastic. We've broken through all along the line, basically. The only thing left is their artillery crews. Now I want my men to charge forward and basically try and kill off as many of them as we can. So,
the enemy king is slain!
Wow,
a worthy enemy,
good.
but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
To here. Right, General, let's have you guys charge into from here. Right, Gwent Raiders, anyone that's basically quite light troops, let's have you try and engage the enemy's units before they get too far away. Right.
The enemy army flees the field.
Okay, let's just
Pursue
continue
and
the
run
battle
them down.
temporarily. Like I said, I want to try and catch as many of them as possible. We're not going to be able to get everyone, unfortunately. But as much as we can now will help things out. In fact, I think most of them have managed to retreat off the map now, apart from these two units. Yeah, let's just leave it. It's carry on into its conclusion.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great
virtue
virtue and
my
valor.
force fighting that. Yeah, 6-12. No, we've lost just under a quarter actually. That's not too bad. It's between a third and a quarter anyway. But they've only got 655 men left, so we do outnumber them nearly 3-1. Okay, that's not too bad. If I can bring in reinforcements from one of the other settlements, like I've got those reinforcements actually coming in from Trim. That could actually work in my favour next turn. I may have to lay siege to the
Such is the
settlements,
fate of all who oppose us.
which we can't
Command
do.
me,
Right.
We
Tell you
shall
what.
slaughter them, my lord.
We're going to try and do this
Yes,
tactic.
sire.
Can you,
Moving to
can
crush
everyone else
the
move?
enemy.
No.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
I was hoping to try and
Yes,
prevent them
sire.
actually doing any more
Moving to
recruitment
crush
next
the
turn.
enemy.
Because then
Orders.
that is something I would
We
really
shall
like to
slaughter
fight
them, my lord.
in a
Yes,
siege
sire.
cell, but apparently we
Moving
can't
to
do
crush
it.
the enemy, my lord.
What about you?
Orders.
Nope, we can't do it. That's unfortunate.
An order.
Well, I'll
Need
tell you
someone
what.
removed, sir.
Let's
Name
see.
thy
We can't
target,
assassinate anyone
sire.
in there. Can we
Years
ask you
to
to
build,
sabotage?
minutes to destroy.
Failed. Damn. Okay. Well, things are
My
looking
lord.
up a bit now. We've got a few turns until we can get down to Cork. If we're lucky, we can't do much in the way of recruitment in Tipperary, although Prince Angus here might actually try and make his way back to the capital and he'd be able to get in because, well, he'll have the movement range and we haven't got the place under
Yes.
siege. It's annoying
My
that we
lord.
can't send any of my troops, not even just my general, to
Command
try
me,
and attack the
sire.
settlement.
They
Even though we're
wish
right
they'd
next
never
to
been
it.
born, sire.
Okay, never mind. We'll just add the turn and see what the Irish are going to do. Ideally, they're not going to send their army back to their capital. If they do, then it's going to be annoying. I might just lay siege to it. But I would like it that we can just take it. Ah, here we go. Oh, they haven't actually gone into the settlements. Interesting. Now, something that could work in my favour potentially is the fact that my general does have the night fighter ability. So we could go after these armies one by one, where we would have the majority. Well, you know, we should do extremely well against them. That could be something. Oh, I thought they were about to attack, but apparently. Oh, crap! I forgot about my armies there. Damn it. Serves me right. It's been, well, it was last week I did the episode and I forgot all about the fact that I had armies marching their way up towards Scotland right now. Bugger. Okay. Well, that large army surprisingly has retreated back. we've managed to get our port back at Carnarvon without them being blockaded, so hopefully we should be seeing a huge sum of money coming in now next turn. Seems like the Norwegian fleets have decided to change their mind about blockading. Okay, that's not too bad. Don't know why we're not making that much money. So apparently my treasury should be reaching this much next turn, but they said that last time. Alright, let's have a look. Scotland's the most powerful, most financially wealthy nation, but the Welsh are better productive, with production, military, and basically overall. Good to see. Lulston, you're ready to upgrade. We'll spend most of my income, I guess, to do that. I can't remember. Yeah, I was wondering if it was still a thing. You can leave city upgrades to later, but something I do quite like about the older Total War games is where it actually encourages you to do stuff like this. Because you can imagine if their population is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but you've told the city or the castle to stay the same, then it's going to start getting overcrowded because people are getting crammed into a smaller and smaller area. So I quite like that aspect of the game compared to like Attila and now, where you can basically just leave your settlements as a level 1 settlement the entire campaign if you should wish to. So Lulston's going to get an upgrade. It's been a while, I think, since I had an upgrade. Alright, let's have you guys come back to the port here for the moment. We've got a few more units being reinforced of sea, so let's have them come get ready. Let's hire these guys. Oh no, we can't because we haven't got enough money. We'll leave it for now. Let's have these guys get into fleet ready to head off. Alright, you're heading here, you're going to be marching down towards here. You're going to take a few turns to do that.
To battle it is then, sire!
Okay. Hopefully the rebellious army here, led by Captain Donald, doesn't get any funny ideas. I will be getting rid of them before we actually finish off the Irish section of this campaign, just because it bugs me that there's such a large rebel army standing right there, although that was originally the English army before we defeated them. So that's apparently the island of Islay, the Isle of Islay I should say, we failed to do that. Whoops. Didn't realise that was a thing. Ah well. Right, we've hired a few troops. Got a couple of units up here now to be able to march down. Okay, good to know.
My lord.
Right. This time now, it's come up to 27 minutes, so
yes,
we could just about fit in another battle. What I'm going to do, let's merge that unit first of all. And let's merge these units here. There we go, just so we can make sure they're more or less at full strength. Now, it was apparently a tougher battle than I anticipated. I mean, we nearly lost half the army, a third of the army then. Alright, let's get you guys start marching down to reinforce now that the enemy has retreated a bit.
My lord.
Alright, so we have you guys start coming down. In fact, let's have you just come here. Well, no, it's not going to be much use to you coming here and blockading the... Well, yeah, I suppose we could do that.
Yes.
Just have you guys come here and blockade the bridge. That might come in useful.
Command me, sire.
Right. What can we do about this small...
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
So we could fight this, and we'll be outnumbered by quite a bit. Or we can just do this, where they won't have anyone coming in, apart from the initial army, which is right in front of us. So a nice, easy... Actually, that's better. I was about to say, why did the Baron's power went down again? I'll tell you what, let's just fight this one quickly.
Leave your mercy behind, men! We shall utterly crush them!
That's the plan, good sir. That is the plan indeed. So we'll fight this battle, and then I believe I'll end the... I think I'll end the episode then, so we'll be able to carry on next time. So, looks like it's going to be a cold winter's day to do this. Or night, I should say. Okay, General, any wise words before we start the battle?
I've seen bowel movements with more skill in battle than those cowards. Kill them all!
Okay. Nice, easy, and to the point. I like it. let's get going.
Units, await my
Oh, he might have actually had time to say something else, but we'll leave it for now. Right. We're not going to worry about getting too big of an elaborate formation this time around. We're going to stick to what we had before, although I'm going to put the Revel in this time in the front. Might as well take advantage that there's just mainly enemy spearmen to deal with, so if we can charge in with armor-piercing troops straight away, outflank them then with my Gwent Raiders, we should win this a little bit more quickly than before. General can form up on the flank then because we're going to be fighting in the woodlands. It's not ideal, but we'll manage. Catapults, everything should be fine. Let's get going. Right, where are you guys deployed? Okay, you're up here. Right. What do they have again? Some spearmen. More spearmen. More spearmen. And archers. That looks like 2 units of archers to me, and then 2 units of spearmen to deal with. So their archers are already on the front. That's fine. Right. Let's make sure we get formation nice and easy. Right. Speed things up a little bit. There's no need for me to actually worry about rushing. Well, taking my time for this. Now, despite this being an old game and everything, it still fluctuates in about 13-15 frames a second on my computer. I look forward to upgrading it in the future. Right, okay, this is going to start that. Okay, General, let's kill off their archers for me, please. Gwent Raiders, you can help as well by taking out the other units. Revelwin, whereabouts are you guys? Let's have you march towards them. So, which side's my Irish Kurds? Right. You guys can come and focus on these two, and the other units of the Velvin here can come and focus on this unit here. General's about to march up in order to attack. My archers are already firing into their troops and causing combat damage. Let's actually get my archers and start firing. We don't particularly need to be taking friendly fire into the rear battle, especially when my troops of the army getting damage. Right, who's firing javelin? Oh, there's more of them. They've got damn it! Okay, tell you what, you guys.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I didn't realise they had javelin men as well. The army's a little bit bigger than I anticipated, to be honest. Serves me right actually for not paying attention to what they actually had in the army screen before we started it. Okay, in that case, let's get the spearmen involved as well, just to help things out a little bit. Let's have you guys march towards them here. Alright, Gwent Raiders, whereabouts are you guys? Let's have you guys run over to this side. Okay, archers, you finish off these javelin for me. I'll tell you what, let's not worry too much about using flaming arrows. It's not that effective in my opinion, and I'd rather just shoot them to death as it is. Right. Let's do that. We've got 4 units firing. We should have plenty of them to deal with. In fact, let's stop firing now because my rebellion has started to engage. Become my spearmen. Right. Okay, everyone, let's run into formation. General, whereabouts you have to spear to? You're right here for some reason. Let's have you run up to the side.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, one Pioneer unit just turns out to run into the side. Thought I had them both coming in over here, but I'm guessing what on the right flank would have had to travel over to the left. That's okay. Alright, General, let's have you take out this unit of Gaelic archers. And then, if necessary, we'll have to swoop in and attack these spearmen platforms.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
They've just
Press
broken.
onward and break the spirit of his army.
And let's catch up with their archers, please. Right, smaller units. Let's have you guys come after that unit there. Bigger units, let's go after this unit here. And what do they have running over here? They've got 102 archers. Just sitting running around there. Right. Okay, have we managed to catch up to these yet? No. Okay, let's have you guys go after this unit of Gaelic archers sitting right here. We're on a spearman, you guys can chase them down as well. Archers, if you want to try and catch up to them and shoot them to death while we're busy engaging the rest of them, by all means.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, come on, I've asked you to come over here and attack this unit of archers. Can you go into that, please? Right, you guys can by all means decide to run away into a unit of spearmen. That's one way to get a few casualties. Finish them off for me, good sirs. Right, let's go and take them out.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and
good.
make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Okay, you guys can come after this unit here.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we
Right.
will smash the enemy.
Okay, come on. Take them out. Come on, it's not that difficult. It's nice open terrain right now. You've got a decent charge you can do right into there. You go. Like, you've got a little bit of speed right now. That's good to see. In you go. Right. There, I was about to say, I should be seeing these numbers dropping like flies because of that. Okay, you guys can start firing. We don't want you to take damage. Alright, you've routed. Fantastic.
Behold how our cowardly
Okay.
foe runs.
How are you guys doing?
It's time to press the
Catching up
attack.
to the unit of archers. Okay, finish them off for me, please. Speed things up. We've only got the 2 units left, so if we don't catch up to them before they go off the battlefield,
All of
that's
Christendom
the end
will
of the
be
battle.
awed by the victory we have won
33
here
losses,
today.
Not bad. Let's do this. Now, I haven't forgotten the garrison that's left in the city. I would like to try and take them out.
No! Victory!
But
Nothing can stop us,
yep,
sire.
they've been replenishing and getting more people. Damn it.
Orders.
Tell you what, let's have
To
you
war,
guys
then,
come
sire.
down here and start laying
Yes,
siege to
sire.
the settlements.
Besieging the enemy.
Not going to have them do much, we'll just have them basically
Our
maintaining it,
sieging
stopping
army
them
is
from
at your
actually,
command, sire.
stop them from actually doing anything, you know? Alright,
An order.
you guys can come in here, let's have,
My lord.
see if you can
Yes.
have you guys get involved.
We shall slaughter
off.
them, my lord. Such is the fate of all who
Right.
have no time for your banter.
I'll tell you what, let's put you guys here,
orders.
and put you guys
As you
here.
wish. Command me, sire.
There we go. That means all my troops should be able to reinforce the other. Right. I've got a couple of minutes. I might as well round it up to a nice 40. So let's just move down up to here quickly and sort out
My
what the
lord.
kind of situation is going to be like. So we do have some forces around here. So
To
let's
battle
go
it
and
is
wipe
then,
them
sire.
out. We outnumber these guys 2-1. They have some decent troops here. Some noble pikes. Heavy pike militia. That was the thing about the Scottish, if I remember right. They were actually quite decent with their spear units. And that's one of the reasons I decided to go after the Irish, because they had better cavalry units, if I remember right, which I thought would be a good counterpoint against my mainly spear armies, compared to having to fight spear units in the Scottish forces. But it seems balance of power is 3-1 in my favour, so let's just auto-resolve. We lost nearly a quarter of the army. They defeated most of theirs by killing 2/3. Execute them. There we go.
Victory!
So you guys come after
We
there.
go no. Yes.
You guys come and
They'll
take these
wish
out.
they'd never been born, sire. Such is the fate of all
And
who
let's have you
oppose
guys
us.
come after here.
This is
Do
a
this.
brilliant spot to spring a deadly trap,
In
sire.
theory, I should win this.
An order. Yes, sire.
Okay, we did. There
Moving
wasn't
to
that
crush
many
the
losses as
enemy.
well. Exterminate
They're
the
dead once we
population.
breach the walls, sire.
There we go. Let's repair the walls. Tanner
Victory!
and the church. Any
Victory!
troops we can retrain,
These
we'll go ahead
people
and do
now
that.
kneel before us, my lord.
Let's hire up ports to get done as well, just so we can help things out a little bit. Is there anything about... No, they've already got the good enough roads for the area. Okay, that'll do.
Who do you want dead?
Oh, and the killer. Let's have you move
As
up
you
here a
will.
second, because I would like to at least spy out what's
On my
going on
way.
up here. They had a massive army that seemed to have retreated into nowhere, so I want to keep an eye out for that, just in case anything
Command
dodgy
me,
happens.
sire.
Okay, you guys can continue doing that. Is there anything else we need to do this turn? I think we should be all good. We've pushed the Scottish out of my lands. We've managed to capture one of their settlements. We're getting ever slower towards our victory. We need to take another 7 regions. So taking the 2 Irish ones will knock it up then to 30. So we just need to take another 5 of them, whether they're going to be Norwegian, Scottish, or rebel settlements that still happen to be around. There's probably not that many, although there is that one we had the mission for up here, in fact. I believe it's the Isle of Islay that we may try and take out if it's going to be easy pickings. So, I think that's everything we need to worry about this turn. What's going on? There's quite a few armies here. I have to be a bit careful of them. Right.
Ships ready!
Let's end the turn. Alright, what's going to happen here? I can see my army has decided to raise their arm back, so I wasn't sure if they were going to try and maybe sally forth from the settlement. No? Okay, that's fine. Well, the army's decided to pull back. That is annoying that Cork is starting to build up their force, but I can understand. Oh, what? I've just had more rebels. That little force that I had that was stationed by the bridge has rebelled against me. I just saw that they've turned grey. Huge. I don't remember in my previous times when I've played medieval having so many units go traitor on me. I mean, I am pretty careful to make sure that most of my armies have generals leading them. And my generals, for the most part, have always had fairly big loyalty to them. I mean, the only time I think I've ever had a really bad issue with loyalty is in my current Thrones of Britannia campaign. But I can't believe how many units I have lost in this game so far, just because they decided to rebel against me for one reason or another. Right, if you guys try to be cheeky and try and blockade my ports again, okay. Alright, we're going to have to deal with you next turn. Okay. Dumfries getting a Thieves Guild? Sure, why not? Okay, we're going to end the episode here. I'm just going to quickly go through these. Yep, Captain Maddox has betrayed me. Johan Meyrig has decided to join a nunnery. Convert, I should say. Okay, Wales is becoming powerful. We're now the richest faction. We've now got a time to blockade the port of Tipperary, and we'll get 1,000 florins for doing so. There's no real point because we would have taken the city by that point. Faction announcements, a couple of bonuses for traits. Infantry's been built and repaired, and troops briefing. Okay. I'm going to end the episode here, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as well. I'm going to start making a bit more of a call to action in later videos, because while I know that there are people that are enjoying these videos, I would appreciate just seeing a like every so often, you know, and if you'd like to see comments, you know, and leave comments behind, it's always great to hear from you guys as well. But anyway, hope you join me next week, but until then, take care, and goodbye for now.